there are a number of ways to cast a Centerpin reel. And what's great about it compared to fly fishing is that it really just simply builds on the type of cast you already know. If you're a crappie fisherman, you know about lobbing, right? You do that a lot, right, as a crappie fisherman. That's the first cast. It's just hold it here by the weight, lob, and just let it go. And you'll get, it's kind of like casting a little cane pole or something. That works fairly well. Let me show you the rig for the day. Got one of my regular floats. I've got it rigged as a slip float, but I also have a stopper, the vinyl stopper there, so I can take it off and rig it as a slip float if I want. I can just put that end on there and have it stationary if I want. That's going down to number 14 swivel, split shot, split shot, split shot, the same size, just 3 split shots on like 9-pound test line, close to the float, and then spread out further. And then about a little bit further down, I have a very tiny split shot here, and then about another 18 inches of just straight up 5-pound test line. So we're rigging it like a true Centerpin rod, more like that. But oftentimes you need to want more distance than that. And the real secret is adding a little bit of spin to the reel on the way out. So you hold here with your front 2 fingers, take your thumb here, and as you let it go about halfway out, you know, that wasn't so good because I wasn't watching. Again, if you got a bird's nest, you can get a bird's nest with this. See, we made it spin too fast for the amount of distance that was trying to travel. If you get a bird's nest, how to deal with a bird's nest, just turn it perpendicular and peel it all off until you get back down to the single line. Lock it down. And just start it reeling again. Sort that little bird's nest out. Oh. Last thing I want to do is to form a knot, which I did not want to happen. The Wallace Cast, you just take that same line, put your thumb here, and you add you lob the line out, add a little bit of backspin, and then bam, you'll get a lot more distance. Those are really the same cast to me. You just add a little backspin so you can get more distance. Now, any of you know about a sidearm cast? You've been doing sidearm cast for bass fishing your whole life, right? You can do the same thing here. It's called the BC cast. And it's very similar to the kind of cast you would get in pendulum cast. It's really a pendulum cast that they use in surf casting. Same thing. You've seen me do this cast most often. I always get the most distance with that. Again, BC cast, or you're gonna come here, let off. To me, that's the easiest cast to get, because always the key is that reel has to start moving. And then the last cast is a side cast. It's a what they actually call a side cast, where you literally take the line like this off to the side, and you're using it like you would a I like this because you can use it like a cane pole. You can fish it, have all the fun of a fly rod, and cast as easily as a spinning reel. And yet you can use your hands on it like my hand lines and a bait caster. You know, it combines a lot of things.